All right, guys, I'm live. This is episode 51 of my Make Skyrim Great Again live stream series. We're on our countdown to the government shutdown. Yes, that's right. Remember, guys, if you like the content, hit the like button and then share it on your social media. Got questions, comments, whatever, just put them below the video on a comment and I'll get back to you guys. Subscribe to the channel, do that notification bell thing. If you're watching me on Twitch, drop me a follow. Those are the free and easy things you can do to help this channel out. If you want to support the channel directly, click the join button, or if you're watching on Twitch, you can drop me a sub. Or you can look in the description or the Twitch panels or use the QR code on screen to do a one-time tip through coffee. All right. So here we are in the staff of Ninelore. I had gotten a little bit drunk and I think I was on my way to do Dragonborn. Yeah, I was on my way to Windhelm to do that. So let's get some water here. And we'll go out. But yeah, so we got this government shutdown looming. It's supposed to happen on Monday, I guess. Okay. And I say it is. Shut that shit down. Shut it down. Fuck them. Fuck them. Democrats are saying,
It's time to shut down because he won't give us $1 trillion for our crazy leftist bullshit.
hey, Jake. I see you. Yeah. So, old Shumi there, he went and said, Trump's got to give us this stuff or we're going to shut the government down. Trump said that if you shut the government down, I'm going to fire all your liberals in a bunch of people in the federal government that aren't required for running the government, just bureaucrats and shit like that. And then old Shumi, he said, I want to have a meeting and talk about it. Trump's like, nah, there ain't nothing to talk about. This is what's gonna happen if you don't pass the CR clean. You can just go ahead and shut it down. There will be consequences. Grampy Trump wasn't backing down on that shit. Which I find very refreshing. But here's the problem. It's not just... This is one of those issues I look at as... It is a both sides thing. Because both sides are guilty of using a shutdown to scare people. It's been like this for years and years and years, and it's not Trump's fault. It wasn't Biden's fault. It wasn't Obama's fault. It wasn't any of the president's fault. It's the fault of Congress, because the Congress and the Senate, because they can't seem to pass a goddamn budget. Hey, the crossbow. Did I ditch my crossbow? Alright, fine. Hey, Scribbles. Hey, Mage. Oh, there's gonna be another government shutdown coming up. And of course, the Democrats are saying this Trump shutdown. They're going after your Social Security. They're going after. No, they're not. Social Security ain't gonna be shut down. They're not gonna stop Social Security payments or anything like that. They can stow that shit. That's one of the essential things that don't get one of the essential things that isn't affected by government shutdown. Same with military pay and law enforcement. Any sort of law enforcement. All that shit's essential. It doesn't get. Yeah, get up. Get up so I can chop you down. And my game just crashed. For no reason whatsoever. Just crashed. I didn't have any saves outside of my staff, so I got to start back at the staff. Oh, well, Mod Organizer 2 Scribbles tried to screw me again today. I opened up my female new profile to load up the game so I could start, and it had turned off all my mods again. So I turned them all back on. This time I made a backup of my load order, so if it happens again, I just restore the backup. But I might have to move some stuff around. I doubt it, though. But yeah, I'm just like this, and when I say this, it doesn't matter if it's a Republican controlled Congress or a Democrat controlled Congress. They need to fucking get off their ass, pass a budget, quit doing the CRs that kick the can down the road, so that every 2 months they're screaming about, oh, government shutdown. Shut this shit down, and shut it down and keep it shut down until they start doing their job and pass a fucking budget. And that's on all of them. Now I ain't installing any more. I got my load order the way I want it. I'm wondering if it's because the last time it did this, it was because I turned off Finis and it fixed it. We'll find out though. guess I'm gonna stay right. Yep, that's what it is. I knew it. Betting it because I'm trying to open inventory. Hold on. A backup of it again. Now I bet you if I open that guy up. What's my opinion on the mainstream very liberal live stream? I mean, like Destiny and those other jokers, Hassan, they're a bunch of domestic terrorists. I don't like any of them. A lot of them are paid shills too, man. That article that came out in Wired, everybody was talking about it. How Taylor Lorenz, now she's a liberal. They're eating their own, man. She dropped a lowdown that a lot of these guys like David Pacman and that Olivia high calorie fraud, you know, the chubby one that says she knows what men want. Of course, she doesn't. But yeah. Come to find out, they was all getting paid upwards of $8,000 a month to produce content that was basically controlled Democrat propaganda. I was just like, why does that not surprise me? Just one of those amazing things that, wow, why am I not surprised that George Soros's liberal non-government organizations are dumping money into Democrat propaganda machine? Why does that not surprise me? I mean, all I had, wait a minute. All I had to do was act like I was a Democrat and a liberal, go through their little program, let them help me build my channel, and they give me $8,000 a month? Damn it! It crashed again. What the hell is the deal? Why is it crashing? I gotta fix this, guys. I'm having technical difficulty. Why is that fucking crashing? Well, that might be one. I could go up there. That's all good. Why the fuck is this crashing? Just have no fucking clue. My Sky UI. UI. And we will send that to the bottom. And UI flashing saves. It doesn't. Or so it. When I was opening my menus, let's go back and try it again. I have no idea why it's crashing. Yes, Scribbles. The loader is this. The mod list is exactly the same as it was yesterday. Every time it does this whole crashing thing when I make a new mod list, or when I have to turn back on my mod list, it does this. And there's something that's wrong with it. It's not. I haven't added anything. I haven't taken anything out. I took out the Finis plugin, but that shouldn't matter. Maybe I'll save. I'll redo the save, and then reload the save if it's. My game's acting like the Democratic Party. It's just crashing. You know, and they're going to crash out until they realize that maybe they shouldn't be against everything that Donald Trump is. Yeah, no. Maybe they should, oh, Donald Trump's for securing the border. We want open borders. That's exactly the way they act. Don't say that, Scribbles. That's frightening. But yeah, I'm gonna do what Mage just I'm gonna load this save up, and then I'm gonna delete the save, and I'm gonna resave it, and then I'm gonna shut down, and I'm gonna use resaver on the save. So we're gonna delete that, make a new save, and then we're gonna shut down. Go here. Start resave. Oh, profiles. Save. $190. Okay, that might be the problem. Remove unattached and okay. Move undefined elements. And save. Save as. And we're going to call this 694. Call that 694. Yeah, it's raining like hell. Alright, now that's a clean save. Okay. Let's try this again, guys. Oh my god. Raining like hell outside. Hear it over my headphones. So if I disappear, it's not because my game crashed and whatever. It's because the power went out. But it shouldn't. Depends on how much wind there is. The wind gets whipping around here. It's not down here in the valley. It's up on the mountain where they usually put all the main power lines. That shorts something. There's something gets shorted out and you lose power. Because the wind's stronger up there than it is down here. If the wind's strong down here, it's really strong up on the mountain. I don't know why I had so much undefined instance shit. This one. Okay, I'm gonna delete that one. One of those problems that could have stacked up over time. I hadn't cleaned any of my saves in quite a while. All right, I'm checking. And it crashed again. The fuck, man? This is crazy. Okay, so I know it's not finished. What the hell is going on? Oh, that's not right. Okay. All right, I gotta go ahead and unlock all these. I gotta move some of these around. Because this needs to go here. This go there. Right. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I got it. I got it all. I got all that. Logs don't work for shit for me. I can't. I've never, ever gotten that shit to work. Ever. Everybody says, "Well, I use the log." No, they don't work. It doesn't work. Never worked for me. In all the years I've been playing this game, I've tried to get those logs to work, and they never do, dude. Ever. Actually, I am going to check that. I am going to check that. Maybe I don't. I don't even have that mod. No, I don't. And of course, I have to have some other mod to make it work. Okay, let's try that again. Of course, it requires another mod that... It says I downloaded this, but I don't remember doing it. All right. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Try to load that, and guess what? Figures. I think that's why I didn't use it the last time. I can't even get the damn thing to... I can't even get the damn archive to open. I'd have to redo all that. How to install. Go to your Skyrim root directory. Okay. And I need a new folder because now I have to fucking fuck around with stupid. This is fucking stupid. Okay. This fucks up my shit. Underscore that. Take the one from the archive. This one. Paste that in there. Go to where you installed the SE. Create a new file if it does not access. Okay, now it says start the game and it's not running my game. It's just crashing out. It's not even running my game now. This is why I didn't never use this fucking mod. Yeah, it's why I never use this fucking mod. This is insane. I'm not even gonna fucking worry about it, dude. It won't even start my game now. I'm gonna figure this out. if it crashes again when I try to open the NPC's inventory, I'm gonna redo my load order, resort my load order in Mod Organizer 2. I don't use loot. Loot's built into Mod Organizer 2. And then if it crashes again after I do that, I'm going to verify my files. Yep, it crashed again. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's no big deal. I got race menu special edition. Don't worry about that. Fine. Now I'm gonna verify the files. This is gonna take a couple of minutes. I hate it when it does this. Just totally despise it when it does this. And this is what, the third time this is done, and it always does this after Mod Organizer 2 decides to churn off all my mods. It's fucking God. Well, while that's running that, check something. Check my Everything else should be working. That should be down there. Because otherwise I'm going to get stupid shit going. The fuck is that? House Carl's Redux. Why is that even in there? SMB. Maybe that shouldn't be there. Unmanaged, that means it's not installed. That means it's in my data folder. That. That shouldn't even be in there. That might be the reason. This shouldn't be in there either. Because that's in my fucking House Carl's Redux. I don't know why that's in my fucking data folder. That shouldn't be. I don't know what. Okay, my files are all good. Let's try again. This is fucked up. Tell you what. Working great till I decided to open somebody's inventory, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, can't do that. What is that? Yeah, I know. If you weren't using mods, it wouldn't do that. Yeah, go fuck yourself. The vanilla fanboys, anti-modders. Those guys make me laugh. Those are the same people who say, "How dare you inject politics into my game?" I'm not injecting politics into your fucking game. I'm talking about politics on my fucking live stream. Doesn't involve your game. Well, why do you gotta talk about it? Why do your fucking woke lefties gotta make games and stick all their woke politics? They're just doing it with the times. Oh, but it's okay for you, but not for me. Rules for thee, but not for me. Is that what it is? Oh, yes. Shut up, Larry. Yeah, if you ask Steam, they'll say, "Oh, just don't use mods." How about you go fuck yourself? If your game didn't look like recycled trash, we wouldn't have to mod it to make it look better. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a new save. This fix. $695. Check it. Well, whatever I did, just fixed it. Hold on, I gotta go back to my yeah, I usually can figure it out. Get your ass up, boy. Get up. Get up. Now lay down.
Now wait, this is a surprise.
It's only a surprise for you. Your gold. Really? Well, I'm gonna take that shit because I don't know. Thank you. Sometimes I can fix it all over. Jeez. Empty wine bottles everywhere. Where's your wine, bitch? Where's your wine? You want to give me your wine? Then you burn. Too bad the bodies don't light on fire. Oh hey, take the Nord mead. Got it. Okay, let's clean these saves up. What we're gonna do is go in the staff, clean up saves. Clean all these saves up. Now, anyway, so what were we talking about when yeah. Oh yeah, so the government shut down. That shit, I'll tell you what. Also looking for iron ore. Oh look, dead wolves. But yeah, now it's telling me to. Now it's telling me, return to Celine Gerard or Reen Gerard. Not yet. I'm headed to Windhelm to go to Solstein. Why do I slowly walk? Because it's immersive. She only needs when she runs. She only needs to run when she needs to run. I mean, would you be running constantly like Forrest Gump if you were in Skyrim? Of course you would. You'd get so tired you wouldn't be able to stand up. Besides, look at the booty, dude. Oh, I got to kill my worker. I mean, I run in first person a lot like this. That's only trying to get to like killed. Okay, I need to make a save and What is this place? Ravenscar Hollow. Well, you know what? I haven't went in. How you doing? Gotta put the cigarette out. I think it's almost time to go get me a beer. Why should I?
Please, you can't leave me in here. If you let me out, I can show you where they hide their best treasure. Hurry, get me out of here!
Now that we've got that out of the way, I'll take everything you have.
I'm on yours!
Actually, second thought.
What? He's gonna try to rob me. Alright. Oh, that's Ravenscar Hollow. I should have just left his ass in. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go use the restroom and get me a beer. Alright guys, I'm back. Hey Josh, welcome back, man. Oh, I gotta take my... There. Now things are what they are. With our looming government shutdown. All I gotta say is, shut that shit down. Well, I figured that's probably what it was. Busy with your business. I mentioned that like stream before last. I was like, we ain't seen Josh in a while. I was like, I bet you he's got a bunch of work. Plus without them kidding you got. Yeah, I like hearing that you got. I like hearing that you getting steady work. Because when you're doing good, that tells me shit ain't going to hell as much as people think it is. When your business is thriving, I'm thinking maybe everything's right in the... I just wish my channel would get the fuck off, take the fuck off finally. I posted a thing on my community page. 15 years YouTube has been shadow banned on my channel. I escaped all the content. I escaped all the channel bans from when they were kicking people off and shit like that. I escaped all that, but I haven't escaped the shadow ban. Oh no. At the beginning of the month, they right? No, I wouldn't let a crackhead outwork me. Had to deal with a lot of that on the carnival. Crackheads, that is. Yeah, on the carnival, you had to deal with a lot of crackheads in the games because when they realize that they can make quick money and then rob us, right? And rob where this other. when whatever boss I was working for, and it usually happened more. It happened more on I worked for Junior. Didn't happen too often when I worked for Mike Husky, and it never happened, and it didn't happen when I worked for Bob. Because if there was somebody that came on a crew that was either a crackhead or a meth head, they didn't have their job very long. Especially when I found out about it, I'd pull Bob aside and be like, "Look, that guy's a fucking crackhead or a meth head." Bob would say, "Oh, okay, watch him. If he's stealing from me, let me know." I said, "If he's stealing from me, I'm gonna beat his ass and take your money back, and I'm gonna send him down the road." I'd be like, "Okay." And a couple of times I had to do that. There was this one guy. He thought he was slick. He was working he was working our tub joint. And he thought he was super agent, but I saw him back. He was back at the bunkhouse and was acting weird, and then I happened to knock on his door and open his door because Bob wanted me to tell him something. And I opened up the door, and he was sitting there, and he had a fucking crack pipe in his hand. He was smoking crack in the bunkhouse. So I knew he was a crackhead. And anyway, he was working our tub joint. That's the game where they give you the rubber ball with the dimples in it, and you try to throw it, get it in the tub and keep it in the tub, but it never seems to stay in the tub. There's a reason for that. But I was watching him whenever he get a couple of good customers in a row, he'd having his hands in his apron, digging around in his apron, right? And then the next thing I know, he'd scratch and put his hands up, rub his neck and everything, and I knew what he was doing. He was crumpling the money up, and when he'd stretch, he'd drop it down the back of his shirt because he had his shirt tucked in. And after a little while, I was watching, he had quite a little bump in the back, his lower back. Kind of looked rumply. I was like, "Oh, I know what he's doing." So, Bob told me, the owner, Bob, come up. I gotta leave for a couple hours. I got some stuff I gotta go take care of. I need you to do elections for me. I was like, "All right, man, no big deal." He handed me his book, handed me his apron, and which I changed out. I put his apron on, go do collections, and it had all the money from the day in it. Okay, so quite a few $1,000s, and he also had a 38 down the one pocket of his apron, which you kind of understand. So I got ready, and I told the guy I was working with in the balloon store, Jess, like, "Jess, I gotta go do collections." I said, "Let me get your money." And like, he gave me his money, and he looked at me and he said, "You gonna do something about that fucker in the tub joint?" I said, "What about him?" He said, he's been robbing Bob blind all day long." I said, "Oh, I know, I saw him." So I did everybody else. Hold on, I gotta take care of this fucking bandit. Shot me in the fucking back with an arrow. Where are you at? That didn't work, did it? Fucking bandit explorers. Anyway. I did it. I collected all the money from everybody except him. And I walked up to him and I'm like, all right, man, I'm here to do collections. He's like, oh, Bob's the only one that collects. I said, no. When Bob's got things to do, he has me do it. I said, he goes, well, what are you, his right hand man? I said, yeah, pretty much. I said, that's pretty much the case. That's all you need to know. I said, so let me get your money. And he hemmed and hawed, and finally he pulls the money out. And it's like just under $100. And now I watched him make $600-700. Okay? And I was like, all right. And I wrote it down in the book. I put it away. I looked at him. I said, now what about the rest of it? He said, what do you mean? I said, all the money you've been stuffing down the back of your shirt all fucking day long. Well, I haven't been doing that. I said, look, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. I said, the easy way is you just dump your shirt out, get out of the joint, and go back to your room, pack your shit up, and get off the lot. I said, the hard way is I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna strip your pockets down. I'm gonna take every dollar you got on you. Then I'm gonna beat your ass some more and roll you right off the lot, and you don't get your stuff. Well, he chose the hard way. They always choose the hard way. And as I was pummeling him, because I had him down on the ground, I was pummeling him. I mean, I just jacking him hard in his forehead and in his nose. Jess come over. He says, "Got this, Smurf?" I was like, "Yeah, Jess, I got this." He jumped in the joint. He put a couple of kicks in on him. He says, "You need help getting him off the lot?" I said, "No." I said, "Keep an eye on the joint." He said, "Oh, I'm going to jump in here after you get back to the balloon game." I'm like, "All right." So I take the guy off the lot, and I push him outside the fence, and I told him, I said, "Get to fucking stepping." He wasn't in much condition to actually step anywhere, but I was like, if I see you back on this lot again, I said, you're going to get it twice as bad. I said, and then I'm going to let Bob whoop your ass. Well, we never saw him again. Bob come back, and guy's name, Jerry name, spelled with a G. But anyway, Bob come back a couple hours later. I'd done a couple more collections, and I had taken all the crumpled money, and I had put it all in a separate pocket in my pocket, in my pants pocket. I gave it back to Bob. I said, "Here's the book." I said, I wrote down all the numbers, and then Bob's like, "Oh, okay." And he put his apron on, and he looking, and he got done, and I went, "Here's the money." And I said, "Here's the money Jerry stole from you all day." It was like $800. I was like, Really? You caught him doing it? I said, ask Jess. Jess saw him doing it too. Like, oh, okay. He's like, I'll tell you what, you go ahead and take half of it and split it between you and Jess. He says, that's your bonus for watching my shit. I said, good deal. So I got like $200 or something, and I gave Jess $200. I come up to Jess and I hand him a couple of, we call them yard notes, $100 bills. I hand him a couple of $100 bills. He's like, what's this for? I said, for your pocket. I said, Bob's tipping us. I said, oh, damn. But you'd be surprised how much that shit would happen. Maybe I'll just go into Solitude, go to the Winking Skeever. What do you think? Or why not? I haven't been in Solitude in a while. But yeah, there's lots of stories like that. It seems like every guy I worked for on a carnival, I ended up being the guy that enforced the rules. Me and usually a couple other people. I ended up on people's goon squads all the time.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Oh, bounced him off the building.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. Listen,
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see. I've heard Jari Ra's hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. I thought so. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
No. Well, yes.
I'll show you to your room.
Yeah,
This
you
way.
do that. So I don't need him to show me to. I can get to my room on my own.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah, I need you to get the hell out of my room. drinking. Alrighty, time for a change of clothing.
Good morning.
What's so good about it?
Oh, well, good day.
That's right. Us misogynists like that bare booty. Showing that bare butt cheek.
How's it coming, Bejuanin?
Slow, but looking good, sir.
Slow's the only way to do it. Work too hard and you'll warp the wood.
You know, I feel the same way about sex. Slow is
What's so good about it?
Oh, well, good day.
How's it coming, Bejuanin?
Slow.
Gotta take the.
Good, sir.
Oh, I got.
Slow's the only way.
I think I'll take the carriage. We'll take the carriage this time. Walk down to the carriage. Box. You know, I just realized something. Gotta go in my staff. Since I got this here, fancy, I got this here fancy, that on. Now on cushion, breath, carry weight. Lock picking. Recharge weapons. This disease. I don't know what Spirit of Life does. Water breathing. Yeah, we're gonna take the carriage to film. Hey, buddy.
Need a ride?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
.43 p.m. That's no good. Yeah. Let's put that back on. Go into the staff bucket. What I like about my staff. Ripjaws, hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm doing the storm cloaks this time too. Actual. Put this back on. I want focus. Cushion. Breath. Carry weight. Lockpick. Awful. And just for shits and giggles, we're gonna put Quake on it. And 25 a.m. 9, 8, 7. But yeah, I'm gonna do the storm cloaks too. Except I'm not doing the Civil War yet. I did a poll on my channel of what to do next, and everybody chose Dragonborn. Gonna do that. Although, I don't know, I might switch out my heavy armor while I'm thinking about it, because I'm going to do Dragonborn. Yeah, I might switch my heavy armor out. I'll put my ebony armor back in here. Now I gotta go improve my heavy armor. That new heavy armor. Put on my master blacksmith ring. Blacksmith elixir here. The 3 soul gems. The gauntlets I gotta do. The fortify carry weight, fortify lock picking, fortify recharge weapon. Fortify unarmed. Boots, by carry weight, sneak, muffle, this frost and fire, ability, breakable. Now the heavy armor. Cushioned, deep breath, this poison resisted disease, fortify health, fortify healing rate, stamina regen. There. love that the shield, target flooded. Oh, I gotta do this. There.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to cool the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him? Me? I have no part of that.
Yeah? You didn't say it.
What is it?
You know what it is. Say it or you get shoved.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
Nope, you ain't. That kill him? It did. Alright. Saw what happened to your friend. There.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
No, not actually, but last chance. Say it.
No lollygagging.
Okay, you'll live through this. Yeah, I know, but you know what? I just don't see a character named Ivanka Trumpcloak
You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the
being an
Stormcloaks.
Imperial.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
I gotta go. Right. She's true north.
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Thanks. Thanks for talking to me. So yeah, Jake, an update on Shadowdale. I got the inn is all furnished and nav meshed. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on the shops.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you? Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
You don't know how...
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Oh, yes, you are.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
He plays as a Nord barbarian. Thought you would... Oh, that's right. You're not... Tribbles, you're not in our Discord, are you? Dude, you should join the Discord.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
You should join our Discord, dude. There's advantages, like if you have modding issues or whatever, we can help you with that. Plus, it lets you know when it, whenever I'm streaming it.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just
not
remember,
my server.
Raven Rock is sovereign territory.
Oh no, we don't
Redder.
put up with no
This is
lefties on my server.
While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think. But I'm not sure what. Giolon, you're starting to wonder what
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But what? This load cost me double what we...
Well, now that I'm here, switch to ballroom. Because I may need to do some...
Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Giolon, you know we
Yep.
Empire
Gonna have to do a little work on it. I'll level up. Let's see, Black 100. Gonna have to do some work on them boots, buddy. You guys are gonna see some shit here. You guys don't know how to use body slide. I'm gonna fix some stuff. See the clipping in the back of her leg? We're gonna fix that. And we gotta fix the boots because they look like scrunched up little little retard shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. The auto save right there. So yeah, we're gonna fix some shit. No! Cancel. Good thing. Okay. Get body slide working here. And we're gonna go to here. Go to mods. And we need meshes and that DLC 2, right? Ballroom heavy. Email on the boots. Yeah, but that's not what. That's not what. Body slide. Ante tools, body slide, shape data. Oh. All right, fine. We're gonna do it like this. Since it wants to be an asshole, I'm gonna put him right in there. So we need TBBE vanilla B. Dragonborn, Ballroom heavy. Open that. And we're gonna export this NIF to this right here. We're gonna call this boots. That's good. Okay. Now we're gonna find Stalrim heavy armor S heavy boot. This right here. I'm gonna open this, and we are going to delete that. Import this, the thing that I need this. Import that. That's fixed. Okay. Now we will go with I sock here. Kind of fix this up right here. Morphed out there. that. That up. Double-sided. Okay. A shape. Form selected. All. Calculate normal. A project as. And build. All right. That should fix it. Go ahead and get this running. Restart our game. Okay, while this is starting up, I gotta go get me. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Well, if you need an invite, just say something, Scribbles. But yeah, on my Discord, there ain't no lefty bullshit tolerated. Ain't none of that political shitbaggery allowed. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I didn't see the yeah, if you look in the group, if you look in the server, I show up as the 9 DeLorean. It's same avatar. All right, so gotta fix that. All right. At least the back of the leg is fixed. Okay, eye sock. And that should fix that. All right, let's go ahead and restart the game. Oh, I've been over that leftist crap for quite a long time. You know, if people want to complain and shit, oh, why don't you debate us? Why don't you talk to us? I don't talk to people that want me dead, okay? I have my own personal story on that too, of why they've proven to me that they want me dead, want me personally dead. Back during the COVID hoax, which it was a hoax, by the way. The shit wasn't as bad as what they said it was. It was a hoax to make pharmaceutical companies money, is what it was. I mean, that some people got sick from it, and yes, some people died. But the Spanish flu is way worse than that. They told me, the lefties told me on Twitter, because I wouldn't get the vaccine, that I was guilty of killing people and that I should be forced to take the vaccine. Now, my doctor told me not to take the vaccine because with my medical condition, multiple sclerosis, it could cause it to become so advanced that it would leave me basically a vegetable, or it would kill me outright. He said, but there's a better chance it would kill you outright. So I didn't get it. I mean, what would you do? You go with the crowd and say, oh, stick me with this experimental vaccine? Or would you say, hey, my doctor told me not to take that because of my medical condition. But they told me I should be forced to take it. So they either want me dead, or be so completely made into an invalid that I don't have a good, even a mediocre quality of life. What would you do? Let's not even talk about what happened with Charlie Kirk. That's even worse. Okay. Now that I got my stall rim boots fixed. No clipping there. And her feet don't look like they're little stubby-toed shit. Yeah, I gotta...
I'm glad to lend a hand. You must be...
Let's see. Ooh.
Quite a bit of your raw materials repairing their weapons and armor. I'm sorry we can't compensate.
Not to worry, Atro. I'll recover my losses in due time.
Well, you know, that's probably where me and Charlie would differ. I'm not going to give them the benefit of having a conversation with me if they want me dead, and that they've proven that they want me dead, and or would celebrate if somebody killed me, or celebrate my death. No, sorry. I just refuse to deal with them. I don't want to talk to them. Got nothing for them. Another thing is, I'm not trying to change their minds. I know that they're not going to change their minds as it is. They're too brainwashed. Oh, I'm not even going to try with them. I know what they're about, and I got nothing for them. Damn it, I didn't want to do that. I want to do that.
Here in his shrine.
Gotta try to get as much shit as possible.
That they have forgotten. Here do we toil.
That we might remember.
You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here? Mirek. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. That makes very little sense. Mirek's been dead for thousands of years.
Rose ever near to us.
Really? What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Nirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there. That's that, then.
Now, through them, do I speak. And when
the world remembers.
So you are able to resist the effect by exerting your will.
That world will cease to be.
I would not advise touching the stone again. Effects of
Here in
repeated
his
contact
shrine.
could be... Unless, of course, you'd like to contribute to my investigation. It's going to be very enlightening to observe you. Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on, and I would be unable to see how this all turns out. Building something, clearly, and yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out what happens when they finish. Are we done? I thought so.
What by day was stolen.
All right.
Far from ourselves.
Well, I'm not really that much of a spiritual kind of person. I believe in God and I believe in Jesus. I've been born again and everything. It's just not something that is like a central part of my life. It never has been. And as much as I know I should have it be, I just haven't. Just can't for whatever. I don't know. So, you know, I try to be better, but that's how it works out. So, I think I need to go to the end. Yeah, I've just never been a real very churchy person. That's all I can say. Not anyone's fault. That may be my own, but here again.
Drayla, I have a message for you.
Tell my father if he wants to speak to me, he should do it in person.
It's not from your father. It's from Captain Velith.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Geldis. Please, tell me, what did he say?
He said he'll meet you where you met for the first time. He said you know what it means.
I do. Thank you.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest sujamma to cross your lips, friend. My own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujamma. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the sujamma and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. Welcome to the Retching Netch, Outlander. Let's sate that appetite,
Okay, let's see. I got enough wine and all that shit.
Just get them to taste my sujama. If you're looking for a room or perhaps some libations, you've come to the right place. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Ah! The hell is that? That's
Let
not
me know
my
if there's
mod.
anything else you need.
I gotta fix something. What is this? There we go. Okay, I gotta fix something. For some reason my fucking mod organizer 2 got closed. Maybe it's because, unlock load order. Well, that might be why. Then to highest priority. Texture. Uh-huh. That's not what I'm looking for. Huh. Well, that's a problem. I'm gonna go to my page here and find this mod that I made. Because for some reason it's not showing up.
This one. Okay, let's go back and restart the game. Because I made a mod that changed all the textures and some of the models on the beds and shit for Dark Elf furniture. I knew I had made it, I just didn't have it installed. Same thing with the Markarth beds. I got a mod that I remade the Markarth beds, but I think I might fix that mod and do something else with it. Basically, I put mattresses on the Markarth beds. And my game crashed. I don't know why, but try this again. Been having a few issues. I mostly got them fixed. Yeah, I know. Probably just something stupid like. Oh. Starting to get hungry. All right. Now I'm going to use the models from the Dark Elf furniture. Yeah, see, that's what I made for the bed. And all the Dark Elf furniture is like a dark colored wood. Yeah.
Tyler.
The hell? Why did it go into a fucking loading screen?
Your eyes once were blinded.
Now through him do we see.
And once were idle. Now through them does he speak.
Oh, that's right. When you try to sleep, it fucking grabs you and sticks you in there. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna eat and drink. And there's something I gotta change in my Stallroom heavy armor here, because it's not showing my amulet. I want it to. Save. Gotta fix that before I stop. All right, creation kit. I'm gonna modify one of my own mods. Gotta load this up. I mean, I'm wearing the amulet, but it doesn't show that, but I want it to show. As soon as this loads up, This is all this is I'm gonna be changing armor slots. As soon as this takes forever to load up through mod organ. This is the only reason. This is the only reason why I fucking use Creation Kit in Mod Organizer to fix my mods. Okay. Doll rim. Heavy cuirass. Amulet. Take that out there. Okay. Armor. DLC 02. DLC armor, doll rim, heavy cuirass, and save. There. That's fixed. As it decides it wants to close, now we'll go back to game, run. The reason I changed it, House Carls and Hussies, that's always my last plugin that I load. Always be. Hussies. That's the name I give all the females on Skyrim. They're all hussies. You fucking misogynist, T.A.P. Shut up, Larry. We don't want to hear from you, you domestic terrorist. I'm not a domestic terrorist. I just think I just celebrated. Go ahead. Finish your sentence, Larry. I can't, or otherwise I'll be proven wrong. Okay, then shut up, Larry. Fucking Larry the liberal. Pops his head up on just about every stream I do. I just like watching you, T.A.P. I mean, it's not my fault that I want you to red pill me. There's no hope for you, Larry. I know. I should make a video of Larry talking about political shit. No, Larry isn't exactly a male feminist. He's more of a one of them there brainwashed liberals that listens only to CNN and that listens only to MS Now, or formerly MSNBC or CNN, and believes what they tell him. Shut up, T.A.P. They're real news. That's all there is to it. Everything they say is the truth. Larry, I'm fixing to plop your fat ass in the cuck chair. No, I want me in the cuck chair again. And shut up, Larry. Okay. And there we go. Fixed it. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna take it. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I've had enough beer to drink, and I'm gonna get me something to eat. Probably gonna take a nap. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this live stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you guys like the content, hit the like button. And then share it on your social media. Got any questions, comments, insults, whatever, leave them below this video. I'll get back to you guys. Subscribe to the channel, do that notification bell thing. Even though YouTube's been shadow banning me for 15 years, it still might help. If you're watching on Twitch, drop me a follow. Those are the free and easy things you can do to help this channel out. If you want to support the channel directly, click the join button on YouTube, or you can drop me a sub on Twitch, or look in the description of the Twitch panels, or use the QR code on the screen. Do a one-time tip through coffee. All right, guys, that's going to be it for right now. I might come back a little bit later with another Skyrim live stream after I wake up from my drunken nap. Till next time, guys, remember to keep your sword sharp. Don't be a milk drinker. And always watch the skies, traveler.